Welcome back to Wright just Raw. Last time, we opened the bear and we found the suicide note. And we had lots of questions, which we went and figured out what was the answer to the questions, and it turns out...
Yeah, I assumed it was just speculation.
Yeah.
I thought she knew for sure, but...
It was just speculation.
She was speculating. What? What did I even... What?
I don't know.
But I didn't say... That's not the first thing I said, though. I spelled like blah, blah, blah. She was spaghettilating. She became Italian.
Yeah, anyway. Let's continue. So what's on that note? Yeah, what's written on the note?
That's right. At least that's what I would think.
No, it's not that. It's what kind of paper she used. Now then, I believe it's only appropriate to submit to the contents of this note be made known.
I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it, for her sake.
If she wanted to be really daring, she could have just like ripped it up, but he took it out.
Yeah. Or ate it, or something.
You know, something. I'm deeply sorry, but I cannot let you restrain me to stop. Ron, will you please read the contents of this note aloud? Very well. His voice rang loud and clear through the dead silent courtroom. In a note, Citizen Peck says to a record of all that happened to her, of being used and thrown away by Guard, of being engaged according to Matt's role and Guard's role in destroying them, about how she decided in her despair to end it all. That's all Citizen Peck had to say. There's one thing I'd like to say here. Prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Ingard. Then, what? An intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder.
Is to find justice for all.
Isn't that Crypt's witness?
Yes. On the night of the murder, Wanton was going to make the content of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word. My guard of those olives is rushing like a spring breeze in each, which is why I had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost.
I wonder if Matt somehow knew the note was in the bear, or if the killer just happened to grab it as a sign that he killed him or whatever. He must have known, though. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. He did have the camera in there.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Maybe they're talking about him.
He's got bear scratch on his face. He's a crazy man.
It's the guard's fault the woman killed herself. And this time, he went as far as to kill someone to stop her from revealing that. How terrible. What a self-aspersion. There are even slimeball lawyers out there to defend these creeps, too. There's no margin for doubt here. This particular client's goal was to clean this suicide note. The person who this note that badly is the defendant. Do not forget that the bear witness note was found at the tenant's house. It seems we are coming to the truth at last. This man's motives were entirely selfish, because there was no sympathy from anyone. How am I supposed to escape from this one?
Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do.
Yep. I know. Carry on and buy us more time. Okay, there are two likely cases of reference. The figurine and the suicide note. Let me somehow I can find a way out of the situation through one of those.
The gavel's ready in the judge's hand. Phoenix, hurry!
I don't know. We could go the figurine route of how we knew it was in there. Or something else. I don't know.
The figurine probably seems like the most logical route. Because, I mean, the note just slanders Matt the entire time.
I could think of maybe we could be like it was forged or something, but I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Let's go with the figurine.
Okay.
Please wait, Your Honor. Oh man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it. It's like he doesn't care what he's trying to get a killer off the hook. He hasn't took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Mr. Court. The question of his client, of course. So what's your point, Mr. Wright? I don't think it's possible that Mr. J. Killer's client was man on guard. In fact, I think there is a contradiction here. Even though he's looking at this bear is really a jewelry box, chances that man on guard thought the note was inside this bear. I see what's on. Oh, I didn't think of that. I didn't think of it that way. Exactly. I did think of it that way. I thought of it was rather strange. After all, there's no reason Matt and Guard would ever want a jewelry box like this. Order! 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 You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Ms. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? Just a flash, but I had to think of real on this one.
I think he believes differently.
Leave a show of appreciation is in order. Huh? It seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I'd like to direct the court's attention to this. What is that? It's a very small video camera, Your Honor. The cyber camera is commonly used as means of spying.
What?
Spying? What the? Well, the spy camera was in my possession. Vanguard and the victim both thought of each other as the biggest threat. They were inspired to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And the victim Juan Cor was being spied on.
Even if it was in Phoenix's possession, Edgeworth still knew about it.
Yeah, there's no reason he can't bring it up.
Yeah.
His personal life was being watched by none other than a man on guard. Order! Order! Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities. Oh, sort of. Sort of not simple answer, Mr. Wright. So you're confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was stuck to Bear's eye. Yeah, maybe. This camera that I have is not the same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this.
Oh god.
Come to the bug sweeper. They don't have any other bug sweepers.
Nope.
They don't have that.
Clearly,
that
even though the
detector.
prosecutors work the police, that he can't get his own. He has to keep using gumshoes.
Whatever happened to that metal detector we used in the first case?
Nope.
The first one.
They destroyed it.
It's gone. Try the mystery. Its fingerprints were found on this camera. But guards were found on there.
Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh?
What am I supposed to say to that evidence? I think this is...
But just because the camera was in his house with his fingerprints on it doesn't mean he was using that to spy on Mr. Loncora.
True.
Gosh, he could have been spying on someone else.
Yeah. Like his butler.
Yeah.
And also, they did, like, unless
Because, I mean, he was already blackmailing him.
Yeah. And unless he means, like, it was found on that camera and the other one, like, that's not really solid base to, well, thinking about it, never mind, it is.
Then again, Edgeworth is, you know, that's another thing that I always find funny, too, with these games, is the sense that, like, the court is always against you.
Oh,
and
yeah, it's
like,
a guilty and proven evidence kind of thing.
Yeah, I know. I get that, and I know that's the point of the game and everything, but again, I just find it interesting that the court is always against you on everything. But, like, if Edgeworth is a slime ball, nobody says anything about it.
Sure.
If Von Karma is a slime ball, nobody says anything about it.
Pretty much.
But Phoenix is protecting a murderer, and everyone's like, oh my god.
Oh my god, what the fuck's wrong with that guy?
Yeah, like,
After you
really?
do this.
Really? You people. What?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Anyway. Thriller sent Mr. Engard is learned of the shoes and go through this. He's watching the victim all along. He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. Well, maybe the counter of it was only on Pacific times? Maybe?
Yeah.
Well, it was only
8.
Hey, what's that lawyer think? Mommy, is that the bad killer guy? Shush, stop, don't look at him.
Don't look at the dirty lawyer.
Big sweaty, ew, nasty.
Phoenix.
Yes, Chief.
Have you figured out what you're going to do next yet?
Nope. What am I gonna do next? There's many ways, like a frightened child work.
I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case. But in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. What is that important thing? Tell us.
Well, what is it, Mia?
There is a piece of evidence that he really should investigate.
Now this would be a whole lot easier if she just like, oh, it's this thing, do that, instead of being
she'll
like,
have to tell
oh,
us that next time.
piece of evidence. Yeah. Anyway, next time.